welcome to another episode of Abigail K Meets. Today we're meeting Claire from Chiara Accessories. Hi Claire.
Hi Abigail.
So who are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm basically a creative at heart. Everything that I do in life is touched by my creativity and desire to express that creativity. I find extreme satisfaction in being able to make things by hand, and it also relates to when I was a child. I used to make toys from scratch, and I was never interested in things bought from a store, but I'd always be making things from cardboard, and it's wonderful to be able to express that talent and that creativity and as a way to make a living.
How long have you been a business owner?
It's been 6 months in the studio, but before that I actually worked part-time. I was far more excited about working in the evenings on my little creative projects and the few clients I had than I had on my day job. So beyond that, I think it's almost been 2 years now that I've been running. Yeah.
What do you love about being a business owner?
The freedom. There is pressure involved, but there is immense freedom to pursue different opportunities and ideas. I love that I'm in control of my time. I don't have someone directing and telling me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. But when I wake up in the morning, I decide what I want to achieve that day or that month, and then I go for it. So it's very, it's exciting, and it's also, you feel you grow so much more as a person.
What would you say is your biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge is you're as productive or as lazy as your own boss. So that often is heard, but it's challenging, I think, to sort of adapt to the challenges that you face in terms of bringing in your own income or dealing with problems with clients. Maybe there's a difficult order. Often you have to rely on your own resources and motivation to get yourself through those challenges. So you can feel sometimes a bit lonely, but it's also, that's where you learn to draw on your inner strength to overcome those things.
So if you were starting your business over again, what would you do differently?
I think there's nothing I do differently. I have had an absolute blast these last 6 months. A lot of the things I learned to do right by first doing them wrong. Okay. And I think it was a great experience to actually be faced with those challenges and then overcome them. It's actually inspired me to stretch and reach much further than I would have if things had been smooth or if I'd had everything planned out. And I think that's a good way to do it. Just go for it.
Yeah. So you're a bride yourself, getting married in a few weeks' time. What advice would you give to brides?
I think the biggest piece of advice I can give from experience as a bride and also from working with so many brides is that when it comes to your accessories, it makes such a difference to your final look, and there's such a temptation to leave those details to the last minute. And then what you find is you're so stressed from all the final elements of planning that you can neglect those details. So I think it's really important for a bride to take some time for herself, think about what look does she want to create, and then to be able to approach someone who has the skills and talents to make that vision happen for them.
So thanks so much for inviting us here today, Claire. It's been lovely chatting to you, and best of luck for your upcoming wedding and for the future of your business.
Thanks, Abigail.
So there you go, another episode of Abigail K Meets. If you'd like to see more about Chiara, visit www.chiara.co.za.